Hi, this is Ken from Ken's Horticultural, and today we're talking about planting depth. And that means that when you're planting a tree, especially either evergreens or shade trees, you should always plant them up shallow so that they're sitting like literally above the ground level. You always want to be able to see what's called a root flare, and that's where the trunk comes down and it starts to flare out a bit where you can see the roots growing. That's the root flare. That's got to be above the ground. So that's a critical part of tree planting to have success. If you see a tree and it goes straight into the ground, that's very suspicious that it's planted too deep. And it's been proven that that is very detrimental to the tree and can end the tree's life in about 20 years' time. So you want to be really cognizant of that fact that when you're planting trees, plant them shallow. The other thing is that tree roots and all plant roots really like to be near the surface where they can access oxygen in that surface layer. And especially if they're in compacted soil. These trees here we're looking at today, these are some cedar trees. These are thuyas, and they have been planted quite a bit too deep. This one's not too bad, but it's still, the root flare is below. This is your ground level up here, and it's down in a hole. So there's not much oxygen down there. This tree is planted about 3 to 4 inches too deep, and so it should be up high up on a mound. So what's happened is, because the ground is also very hard packed clay, that we feel like when it starts to dry out we want to be watering and watering and watering because it's drying out. But what we're really doing is causing more suffocation to occur. The root system's down too deep, the soil is too compacted, and the little air particles in there that the roots want to grow in, if we water too much, we fill all those in with water, and then the roots literally suffocate and die. So planting trees, what's called proud, planting them shallow where that root flare can be above the ground, is absolutely critical in the health of the tree. And that helps you, if you have healthy trees, you don't have to spray. I mean, trees that are under stress get a lot more pest problems. So plant them right in the first place, and then you get great success and healthier trees, less sprays, that sort of thing. So remember to listen to me on Saturday mornings on the AM 1150 Garden Show.